Okay. So I've done another Enshrouded build. This is another one I'd like to hold on here for, again, for memory's sake. I've done a bit of a free build on this one. So obviously there are tons of existing buildings on this game that you can choose to do up. You can renovate. However, on this one I've done a free build. I wanted something a little bit different, and this one I like to call my mountain mansion. Obviously I've built it into the side of a mountain. Now at the moment, over there you can see the Low Meadows spire, and I think over there that's the Cinder Vault, I believe, right over there. So I am on the map, so that's where I am, and in relation is the ancient spire. That's the Cinder Vault all the way over there. There are a few other places in between. That's the ancient vault of the hunter. I have another home up there. What else have we got around here? Raven's Keep. So it gives you a rough idea of where I am on the map. Now, it took me a while to get up here. I was trying to find a ledge that I really wanted, and a place that had enough space for me to build on. So I had to put a flame shrine at the bottom, use frames to get up here, and then I had to use some rough wood buildings to get onto other ledges, use more frames to climb up here. Anyway, long story short, that's how I was able to get up here. Okay, so mountain mansion, what have I done? Okay, so let's go for walkthrough. Hello windows. As per usual, I've given everybody their own workshops and homes, because I can't help myself. Again, I have to have a place for people to sleep. I can't just move them in, stick them in the workshop, and then pretend they sleep there or something. Don't know why. Something about the way my brain works. So almost like a role-playing thing. Okay, so here it is. Actually, as I said, built into the side of the mountain here. So this is the garden area, because I can't not have a garden area. Again, I love the Revelwood trees. I have to have those in. Plant area around here. Have my various plants to the side. I do like the iron railings there. They do obscure the view a bit, but they also stop me from being an idiot and throwing myself off the side, which happens, even accidentally. You know, I just end up tapping buttons accidentally, and before you know it, you get player death. So there we have a view of the place, and obviously I have my spawn in the centre. Again, I love that lovely blue glow at night. So obviously when I spawn in here, this is where I spawn in, and again I've done all of the courtyard. All of this up here was basically just grass and tufts of grass. So let's go round. First of all, over here we have the alchemists. So let's have a look inside. Hello Balthazar, this is his workshop. Again, you know, this is not only a sort of mansion place, but I've also done it as a workable base. So again, I've used it and still do use it. So it's Balthazar, all of his alchemy tools, some things I've set aside, some decorations I've put up, just to make the place look a little bit more used and lived in. I do like these copper walls. These are no, actually they may be this, the bronze walls. Pretty sure this is the bronze walls I used. And the hallowed halls floor. And that is the fancy tiles, the ceiling. So there we go, and again, plenty of windows for as much light as possible. There we go, so that is Balthazar's alchemy lab. Nice and roomy. Look, nice, there's enough space to be able to move in there. Next, move on to Oswald. Here we are. I left there's no doors on the blacksmith, so I figure it's going to be hot enough in here as it is without closing him in and making him boil. Oh, Oswald. Yep. So here we have all of the smelters. Neat trick. You're going to chop your hands off doing that, mate. Yep, there's all the smelters. We can do our copper, bronze, glass, iron. Kiln over there with the tools. Various boxes for me to dump my stuff in. Blacksmith's bench. I love the sound that it makes when you walk on this bronze floor as well. It's really nice. Okay, let's head out. That was the blacksmith's. Now, wow, the game really does look good. Right, so up here, what do we have? Well, just here, this is the alchemist's room. This is his little getaway. This is where his bedroom, his study, his little piece of privacy. There's his windows. Again, I've doubled wall things so the outside walls look different from the inside walls. That can be a pain to do, but it's worthwhile. I don't always want the walls on the inside to look the same as those on the outside. So again, this is where he works, studies. Little piece of privacy for him to get away. And through here, en suite, because nobody really wants to share. So this time they all have their own en suite, as you would expect. I mean, you can't really call this a mansion, without having all of the accompaniments that go with it. Okay, and then over here, he is opposite Oswald's. So this is Oswald's room. I figure, okay, got some decorations up at the back here. Oswald's, again, is spacious and is pretty sparse, really. He doesn't have too many decorations over here. I put some bronze, cup and items around for him. I figure he's a blacksmith. Probably things that he has made personally. And of course, as I just said, en suite. Not much decoration in there at all. As I said, very sparse. I don't know why. I just get the picture that he is a pretty sparse person. Keeps it simple. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what's going on in my head more than anybody else. Okay, so that is the outside of the blacksmith's. Blackmire statues outside, beehive in the corner. Lots of lovely light coming from the kitchen there. But before we go in there, see, I love the way that looks at night. Beautiful blue glow, and then off beyond you've got all the stars. Very pretty for a game. Right, so let's move onwards. Over here, Hallowed Hall banner hanging from there. Let's go up. And here, oh, we can hear the bard. Okay, let's go into Cade's carpentry. There's Cade with his workbenches. Wood saw just there. Again, very sparsely decorated. But all of this being wood, I think he's a carpenter. So, he's going to go for some very nice woodwork. And the palm wood does look very good. This is his private quarters. Very snug, very cosy. Best wooden bed, best wooden cabinets. Again, quite open here. Not overly decorated, and again, private, obviously ensuite bathroom, very private. Just a complete walkthrough here. I do like that. Palm wood ceilings. Very nice, I like the embossing on it. And the door frames as well. through that. Magical boxes, as always, put into the wall. I like to have them tucked away, even though they're a nice big glowing blue and do rather stick out. Right, so let's walk through without shutting myself in the door, which I do quite often, to be honest. Okay, so here we have Hunter, Athelane, and also Valerie the Bard. She's in the other room, but as you can see here, all the loom, the spindles, a few decorations around, not many. Again, I like to make it nice and roomy, so there's plenty of room to move. And then through here, our own private quarters. Plenty of space here, and windows looking out the side. Now that looks out onto the Cinder Bolt and the Low Meadows Spire. Just a few played wooden walls. Not too bad. Can't say I'm a great lover of them, but they don't look bad at all. And then, of course, yes, ensuite bathroom. Again, a few decorations, not too many. I tried to keep it very open, make it feel spacious while still being enclosed. Okay, so this is the Hunter's workshop. This is where all the hides get dried, where she does all the weaving for the fabrics, the padding, and all those lovely end of game armours. Right, let's head out. Okay, so having seen the courtyard now and around the outside, let's enter the main building itself. Go through the front doors. I don't have anything about closing doors behind me. There we go, into the hallway. So here we are in the main hall. So as you walk in, you can see I did a large balcony along the top. That way you can see who's coming in. You know, if you like them, you can greet them, and if you don't, shoot them from the top. I mean, greet them from the top. So as we walk in, door to the right, double doors to the left. So let's just have a look around here first of all, at least downstairs. As you can see, yeah, hidden boxes there. Please ignore the boxes there. So here we have the fossil collection. I tried to do long carpets, I laid the fur carpets all the way through up to the stairs. Didn't have any royal red carpets, otherwise I would have laid those. Okay, more fossils there. Weapons up on the wall, some plants to help decorate it. Again, I want it to be large and open. There we go, so off to the side. Here we have the kitchens. So let's walk through. Large, spacious kitchens. This is where Emily Frey works, where she concocts all her delicious recipes and food. Again, quite a large, spacious kitchen, but I think we've got quite a bit going on in here. Fireplace, plenty of places to put plates, dishes, bowls. I mean, there aren't that many survivors in this yet. But even so, we are absolutely stocked up. So if they start putting more people in the vaults that you can find, then you can certainly accommodate them. As you can see, these large, I wanted plenty of large windows out. Again, during the daytime, it lets in a lot of light. I mean, when your main building's inside a mountain, you're going to want a lot of light. And well, torches are very good. I didn't want us to turn into moles, so we've got as much light where possible. again, just here. Tried to, I did reasonably successfully, using a shower head over there, over the bowl to create a sink. I didn't do too badly. As you can see, quite large open kitchen, and of course at the back here we need to have a pantry where all the food supplies will go. Again, plenty more plates, dishes, bowls. Again, all the stores for our various supplies for food. That way Emily doesn't run out of ingredients. All her various concoctions. Her recipes. Now I built at the back here. I won't go all the way through, but actually yes we will. Yes we will. We'll go all the way through. I haven't closed that door. Okay, heading through. There you go, small cupboard dish there. Always place extra things that you need here. This is what I like to call the servants corridor. So rather than crossing the main hall whenever you have your dishes prepared, you can come straight through here. I love that red marble introduced with the hallowed halls. That red marble is beautiful. Now this leads straight into the dining room. So, use the ectoplasm for window effects again. So, here we are in the dining hall. Suits of armour down the side. Some hallowed hall items there displayed. Down here, weapons and shields on their stands. Fireplace, and again, dining hall. Plenty more to display. I think there was plenty going on in this room without making it look too busy or too overcrowded. And again, I really do love the red marble. Looks beautiful. And then at this end, we've got the hallowed hall walls. Really like those as well. Okay, now here we have the lounge. Obviously, when you finish dinner, you want to sit down, relax, let it go down. And this is where Valerie is. So she's in here waiting to, either A, come up with some tunes of her own, she has to sit down, maybe she has to think, or maybe she's playing for others when they come in. So there we go, nice seating area. Displayed right in front of the window, the large crystal from the hallowed halls. Again, enough decoration around to keep it nicely decorated, but not overcrowded. And I do like the double weapons and shield plaques up on the walls there. We don't have curtains for this game yet. I wonder if they'll do that eventually. It's not like you can't use banners to do that, but I wouldn't want to do it in here. There you go, through these large windows you can just see that the sun is rising out there as my character decides to go and stand on chairs. I've just directed him to go and stand on the chair, accidentally. There we go. Accidental push of a button. So, there we go, that was the lounge area. Dining area, and here we go. This door leads us back out into the main hall. Okay, heading on round. That was the entrance where we came in. Over there is the kitchen. Now we'll head upstairs, and we'll go left first of all. Suits of armour waiting for us at the top of the stairs. Matron Mother heads there. Again, more decorations. Just enough decorations to keep it lively. There we go. I tried to make it nice and spacious. Just going back, I might have made the ceilings a little bit higher, maybe. So right along here, you have a small room off to the side. I like to think of this maybe as a study or a games room. So you can sit in here, again, you know, the windows looking out over the courtyard. It's quite a beautiful view. I can only imagine them sitting in here, maybe having, you know, a little drink, maybe a game of chess or drafts, or maybe a game of, well, solitaire is a single card game, but you get my meaning. Maybe a small games room, a private area of some kind. Heading through, off to the left here. No mansion would be complete without a library. Now you've got to have a collection of books, and there's enough books in this game. I mean, you know, you can't go to a single shelf without finding books all over the place. And it's nice to think that you'd gather at least some of the lore and history of the land, and, you know, try and get it in one place. There's Alden, the creepy collector. Oops, sorry, did I say that out loud? My bad. Books everywhere. Again, relics, showpieces. I did try to make this quite crowded, and now you've got books everywhere. It's almost like the Alchemist and Alden went nuts in here. All the books all over the place, and I get the feeling that, you know, one or both of them just don't put books back where they should be sometimes. Or maybe that's the others, I don't know. I'm just casting aspersions here without knowing. Is that all? I mean, where does Alden go? Well, yep, no major library would be replete without a secret door. And back here we have more of the Hallowed Hall stuff, apart from the Volker Shrine there. I'm sure he's studying that for some good purposes, surely. And in here, his chair there, two of the large crystals, and some of the crypt candles. Then Hallowed Hall relics. Now obviously I put the ectoplasm press actually down in the alchemist's chamber, so I'm sure he works down there, but I get the feeling I built this more as his own sort of little personal study for maybe books that shouldn't just be read by anybody. He certainly looks to me like he's studying the dark arts. Well, arts of some description. Right, let's go through. Okay, so that's this side of the hallway. Let's head round. Again, plenty of decoration while still making this very spacious to walk around. At least that's how I hope it looks. Again, into a main corridor. I tried to make as much use of this as possible, so that I could have plenty of windows like this and plenty of light. There we go, heading upstairs. There we go. And an audience chamber. Suits of armour. Again, I call this an audience chamber. Let's face it, it's kind of, I've kind of done it more like a throne room, really. I mean, you know, there's only yourself and 7 survivors. But hey, you know, like I said, you might go ahead and find more survivors eventually. You know, this place might actually end up thronging. And if the land of Embervale ever actually comes back to life in the Shroud parts, you know, you might have more people here. Go. So 2 thrones back here. Again, weapons up on the wall. Plenty of seating. And who knows, maybe at some point this area will be full of survivors, and maybe, you know, Valerie will be playing in here. Who knows? I like that, she starts playing on cue. Unscripted. Right, on to more of the private chambers. This I've done more for the player. So, first of all, I have to take in that wonderful view. I don't know why I closed that door, but going back through there anyway. But, as we come out here, again, maybe you don't want to be inside. Maybe it's a gorgeous day like it is today, blue skies, white fluffy clouds. So there you go. Maybe you'll have, you know, some a bite to eat, dinner, lunch, whatever you're having out here on the balcony. So that way you can take in the views. And all that blue shroud. At least you can see the gardens from here. And there we go. Plenty of seating sat around, so you could entertain a few people out here, and they would be able to do so in comfort. Okay, let's head back in. Oh, onto the players' private chambers. Obviously, I've built it here. I really wanted the corner so that I had, you know, I could put large windows in, looking out this way. Very bright, than it's meant to be. Plenty of decoration around, and some large windows here too. Again, so you can take in the view, because I mean it is a beautiful view out of there. Yep, and the Cyclops, creepy eye staring at you. I know, I'm not sure about that actually. You know, you sleep in your nice double bed here, comfortable, with a beautiful view, being stared at by the creepy Cyclops with one eye. I don't know. I don't know why I put that up there when I come to think about it, to be honest. Okay, nice little table there. You can sit, enjoy the view, enjoy a drink. And, yeah. It's the fell creature's head up on the wall. And, of course, ensuite. Shower in the corner. Bathtub. There we go. Again, you know, plenty of your scents and, you know, candles and things about. Ectoplasm windows so that, yeah, we get a bit more light in here. Again, nice and open. Hopefully nicely decorated. Yeah, and there we go. Players' personal quarters. As I said, plenty of, well, yeah, plenty of decoration around. As I've always said, you know, as far as I'm concerned, not enough decoration in the game. Even though they've got tons of decorations, you know, I guess for me, yes, never enough decorations. You do find, if you're not careful, a lot of your decorations end up being copy and paste a lot of the time. So, with that done, yeah, I'm not going to close that door. I'm rebelling. Window open. Oh my goodness. You rebel. Right. So that's pretty much my mountain mansion. I shouldn't say it was incredibly easy to build. Again, a lot of resources. And there we go, back outside. Again, we'll take a final look at the courtyard. I'm not sure that I could definitely never build this exactly the same again. That's for sure. We're painstakingly going through this step by step, adding bits as I went. There we go. Final look around. And okay, that's my mountain mansion, you know, dug in. It's a free build, no renovation. Yeah, that's another one I can commit to memory. If you did watch this, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I hope you, wherever you are, have a good day. Bye for now.